All right. So where did we stop in the last class? I guess searching commands, right? Mm-hmm. Searching commands, did I complete? Up to here I complete. Right. I think we have completed up to and symbol, right? Right. So today we will see the rest of the commands. Let's we see what are the searching commands actually. So I need to start other one. No, we have completed yesterday. Right. All right. So searching commands. Okay. Let's we see what about all the searching commands actually. Right. So we have the following searching commands actually. Grep, right? First we'll able to see grep. Okay. A grep is nothing but are you able to hear me? Right. So grep is nothing but what globally search a regular expression and print. That is what abbreviation about the grep. So generally grep is a command which is used to search for a string in a given output or in a given file. Okay. It searches a string in a file or in a given output. Right. So only one string at a time it is going to be searched. More than one string cannot able to search. So by using the E grep, so generally what is it that F grep, faster grep. So it is used to search multiple strings at the same time, but it does not allow the regular expressions. So that is about the faster grep. And E grep generally it is a combination of the grep and F grep. It supports additional wildcard characters and as well as the regular expressions also. So this is about grep, E grep and F grep. So we will use only grep only. So let's we see that example. So I'm just creating one file, grep example. Okay, I'm just entering some random information. Okay, so I typed some random information. I just changed it, right? Saved it. Okay, char space grep example. This is my file name which is displaying. Next, how I can able to search a string grep space. What is my string name? WebLogic. Okay, and what is my file name? Grep example. See, wherever it matches the WebLogic string, it displays, right? Clear, right? Next, space hyphen ef. So how it will get Java. See, it is going to be displaying some Java process. It will display here. Clear, right? This is second way of using the command. Grep command. Process. Right. So this is about how you are going to be right. So in this way you can able to search a string. So by using the fgrep, so same thing like that only you can search more than one string in a given file. But whereas egrep generally it supports more than one string at the same time, and also it is going to support the regular expressions, right? So sometimes in the interview they will ask what is the difference between the fgrep and grep, and what is the difference between the egrep and fgrep. You can able to answer by that, okay? Then after completing that grep and fgrep and egrep, so what is command generally, right? What is another searching command? What is that? So find command generally. Find is a command which is used to find a files based on the name or based on the size or based on the modification size or based on the current time. You can find the files under the current directory, right? Syntax find space and type of the file and enter that name, okay? So I'm just going over there. I'm just typing the file called, I'm just searching file name under the home slash, I mean in which directory. I'm just typing under the current directory name. What is my file name? I'm just typing. See, you'll get it right. It has going to be searched the files based on the names, and it may have a lot of options actually. It searches based on the name and as well as based on the type, based on the size, based on the current modification time, and based on the you know current time. Like that you can able to find the files. This is another way of searching the commands. And we have the locate command generally. Locate command which is used to locate the files, right? One or more files in the entire file system, right? Locate command which is going to be locates the file entire file system. No need to give any path. Locate space d files. So I need to be update. So to whenever you'll get that command any error, so you can execute this command because we need to be update su. Yeah, it is going executing. It will take some time to executing that command. right, which is updated. Okay, shift to the normal user. Now you can locate the files, which is this is one directory where it is going to be located. It is going to be displayed. See, under these many locations which is available the D files. Okay, understood? Locate command. Locate is a command which is used to search a file in the entire file system. So find it is not like that under the current directory, but locate does not have the more options, and find which will have the more options. So that is about the locate command generally. Then thereafter that which command generally which is used to source full path of the commands. Example, whenever you want to know, so where you want to the where it is going to be executed from the Java. So which is executed from that path. Which space Java means Java is executing that from that path, right? So which you can add, which is used to show the full path of the shell commands. What is command generally? Which is used to gives the short description about the system commands. Short description about the system commands. Like it is like another help again. What is pwd and what is init and what is find. It will give a brief description about the system commands. See, these system commands is which are running from the which path actually, which are executing from which path? Where is and pwd. So from this path it is going to be executing, and where is init, from this path it is going to be executing, right? So where is command generally which is used to locate the binary file and source binary file location, so that it is going to be displaying. So these are all the searching commands. What are those actually here? Searching commands: grep, egrep, fgrep, find, which, what is, and where is command, and finally locate. These are all the searching commands. And let us we see that what is the process actually. Process means it is a collection of collection of system programs and as well as the running user programs. You can call it as a system, which means which are running by the Linux operating system, and as well as the user running programs, right? That is called process. Every process which contains the process ID and parent process ID. There are two types of process which are available. One is foreground process, second one background process. Foreground process means without issuing the ampersand command at the end, we can call it as a foreground process. Background process means at the end of the command we need to be specify the ampersand, so which can run more than one process or more than one job under the background process. In foreground you can run only one process or one job. After completing that one, you can create another job, right? Which you can able to go with that another job. If you cannot finish the current job, then you cannot able to create the another job. I mean, you cannot able to run the other process or other job. So in foreground you can run only one the job, and in background you can run more than one job or one process by issuing the ampersand command at the end. Right. So whenever you comparing with the performance wise, background will give the bit low because it runs the more than one process under the background, and foreground will give the bit fast because only one process it has going to be runs in foreground. See how you can able to checking the background process by using the jobs command. So you just enter the jobs. So you'll able to get the, if you are running any background jobs, it will able to display here. And how to kill the foreground process by issuing the control C. How to kill the background process, control plus C. Pkill space -9 PID to kill the specified background process, which means single process, and pkill space that service name actually. Whenever you want to kill some set of services, like if you want to kill all the MySQL related services, or pkill space Oracle means Oracle related, and pkill space Java means all Java related process which are going to be killed. Control Z means to suspend the foreground jobs. FG means to resume the foreground suspended foreground job, and FG space job ID means to bring the foreground to background to foreground jobs. These are about the process related commands. Next we see what is a PS command generally. PS command, which is used to display the information about the processes that are running in the system. All the running process which is going to be displaying by the PS command, including the system processes, including the system process. PS space -f. Go to over there, PS space -f. See, it is going to be displaying all the processes, including the user and as well as the system process. So what my requirement here? I want to display the process which are running by the specific user actually. How we can able to a space hyphen ef grep space username. My user is Linux. So only which displays the process which are running by the Linux user. Understood? Syntax. So how you can able to display the specified user running process. Then kill command generally which is used to terminate a process. Kill space hyphen n pid to kill the specified process. Pkill Java, it has going to be kill the all Java process. Pkill space hyphen 3 space pid which is used to take the thread dumps. That we will use this command in the this command will use in WebLogic server administration. These are about the process related commands. And next we see what are the network related commands. Generally nice command which is used to you know prioritize the if you have the root generally what will happen, you can prioritize the commands, which command is execute first, which command is execute next. This is possible whenever you may have the root privileges. So generally the negative number signifies the higher priority than the positive number. So the nice value generally it ranges in between the -20 to +20, right? Example, this is a command. Clear, right? You have to be prioritized, which means which command is execute and which command is execute first, like that. So it requires the root privileges. So this command we don't have actually here. See, whenever you execute this one under the this is going to be runs under the background. Whenever it gets its term, it is going to be executes automatically. And no hop command generally the process is running until disconnects from the server. See, no hop is nothing but what generally process is running until disconnects from the terminal. Whenever you use before the command the no hop which is used for process without any hanging, no hanging, the process is running still disconnects from the terminal. If config generally which displays the IP address of the system, and same thing you can use in the Windows IP config / all. Let's we see here how you can able to come to know the IP address of the system. If config -a. See, this is what IP address of the system. It will display the IP address of the system. So next what I need to do here, same thing if you want to know in Windows IP config / all. See, next interview question, how to know the network statistics. Generally, how to know whether the port number is which is used by or not, right? Whether the port number is free or not, which is used by the any other process or not. Instead of grep, you'll use in Windows, you'll use the find str and command which remains the same. You go to over there, netstat space -a. See, which is going to be displaying all the network statistics 9187. So let's see, I want to know whether the port number is which is used by or not. Netstat space -a pipe symbol grep space port number. This is the syntax actually 9178. Okay. See, whenever it is used, it is going to be displaying right output. If it is not used by any other process, you won't get any output, in the sense that port number is free. Interview question, how to know whether the port number is free or not, otherwise how to resolve the port conflict issue by using this command. And wait command generally which is used to wait the process until complete until complete the process, and wait space PID and job ID. And see other real-time important commands actually, telnet which is used to connect to the remote system, in the sense from local to remote system. Generally, we didn't use the telnet in the real time, but in interview they will ask, what is the telnet? Telnet which is used to connect to the remote system. Syntax telnet space IP address or host name. The moment you enter that, it is going to ask the password. And similarly, we'll use the SSH. SSH means secure shell connecting to the remote system. Same thing in Windows, MSTSC. Go to the computer, my start button, MSTSC. You can type that command, it will open like this. See here, computer remote desktop connection. You have to be provide the remote desktop computer name and click on connect. It is going to be connect. In Windows, you can connect like that. In Linux, so I already started 2 operating systems here. Right. Open in a terminal. This is what I need to do. If config. I'm just copying this one. Go to here. This is my machine. I want to connect from this machine to other operating system. SSH space use IP address or port number. It is going to be asking. Yes. It is going to be asking the password. To be added into that etc host. A space slash etc slash hosts. Oh god, this is getting too late. Right. It is taking some time to connect into that remote system. So once it is connected, so we need to provide the password. It is going to be connecting. See here, SSH is generally how we are going to be connecting to the remote system. Syntax SSH space hostname or IP address, enter. It is going to be asked the password, and you have to be enter that password. You are connecting to the remote system. Similarly, like that, how you are going to be copying from local to remote system. We have the scp command. So scp space options -r, either it may be a directory or file you want to copy, then host name, either it may be host name or IP address, and destination, where you want to copy in the destination address. That we can able to type it here. By using this, we can able to copy from local to remote system. For same purpose Windows, we may have the FTP, file transfer protocol, from box 1 to box 2. So then after that, we may have the ping command generally. Ping command which is used to, I'm just typing that username. See which is connected. If config, now I am under the 130, right? Clear, right? how you are going to be connecting to the remote system. So I'm just exiting, which means I just closed the connection from the 130. Again, I'm in my own local machine 128. Clear, right? Similarly, like that, I want to copy the SCP command by using the SCP. So WebLogic directory I need to be copied. And space hostname or IP address colon destination where I need to be copied. So under this path I'm copying. So it is going to be asking some password and we need to be enter that password. It is going to be copy this file from local to remote. And ping command generally which is used to test a remote host is whether it may be in a network or whether it may be available or not. Right? To check the connectivity of the remote host, otherwise to ping the remote host whether it is available or not. So once it is available, it is going to be sending the packets, else it doesn't return anything, which means you will get the destination unreachable. That is ping command. Sudo command generally which allows to permit the user to execute a commands like as a root only. See, instead of shifting every time to the root privileges or to root, you can able to add your username into the sudo. Before executing any root commands under the normal prompt, you just enter the sudo before that commands and you can execute those commands under the normal prompt only. Sudo is a command which is allows a permitted user to execute a commands as a super user, otherwise root. Let's switch those two. Go to over there. Next time it will take. Right. Right. First we'll see that ping command. Ping space 130. See, it is in a network which is available. So if it is available, it is going to be returns the like that packets. That is about the ping command. I'm just shift to the root. I am adding into the pa space sudo. Press I. Go to the following user. Go to that. See here. Where is that root? See here root. Press I. Then what you have to do here? Add your username. Linux. First all for group. Sorry, user. Second all for others. Sorry, group. And third all for others. And press escape, save and exit. Just like that. Allow root to run any command anywhere, like that your user to run any command anywhere. Then after that, shift to that normal user. Then init 0. It has telling needs to be root permissions. Whenever you want to execute the root commands, sudo space init space 0. It is asking the password and enter. It is going to be executing the commands, even normal prompt also. That is about the sudo command. So once we will complete that sudo command, next we are moving into that other command called archive or compressive commands, which means how we are going to be making into the tar file, how we are making into the jar, or how we are going to be zipping and unzipping. Let's we see what are the compressive commands here we have. There are following compressive commands. Compressive commands. Tar. Tar is a Unix or Linux utility which is used to compress or untar tar files. Generally, what is the syntax for tarring? Tar space hyphen cvf. C for create, V for verbose, and F for file, and sample dot tar space sample and sample one if you want to compress more than one directory at the same time. How to see the without extracting the tar file? Sample dot tar. And how to extract tar space hyphen xf? T means table of content. And for extracting x space tar file name. This is how you are going to be extracting the tar file. See jar which is very similar, but tar which works only in a Unix or Linux, jar which works in both Windows and Linux, and you just replace in place of tar with jar and you will get the jar syntax. And zip slash gunzip generally. See these two commands generally which is used to zip or unzip in a Unix or Linux environment only. Zip zip space sample dot zip space sample, and for unzipping gunzip space sample dot zip. In this way you can able to zip. So unzip, zip and unzip. These are the two tools. I mean, zip and unzip, which works in both Windows and Linux. You just replace gzip with zip, gunzip with unzip. So you'll get the syntax. We'll go to over there and see. First I will work for the tar space sample dot tar space weblogic wlogic hyphen cvf is created, right? Sample dot tar. How you can able to see tar space hyphen without extracting? You can able to see whatever you have inside. How you can able to extract tar space hyphen xvf space sample dot tar? You can extract. Same way you can able to use the jar also. So let's see the zip and gun zip, zip, zip space and merge file dot zip space merge file. See, this is I created the zip file. I want to gun zip again. Gun zip space merge file, which is going to be unzip. So in this way, we can able to zip and unzip. In place of gzip and gunzip, you can use the zip and unzip. In this way, you can able to compress the files. Then once you will complete the compressed files, you have completed the shutdown commands, and as well as user. We have seen, right, how to create a user and all those. And a date command also we have seen, and cal command we have completed. Let's see wall command generally. Wall command, which is work over the network only. It is used for sending the broadcast messages to all users, all Linux users who are connected to the Linux system, right? You are connected, I am connected in the Linux server. So mail wall command generally, which is used to send or broadcast the messages to all users which are connected to the Linux server. Wall, enter message and press Ctrl D. This message will go to that all users which are connected to the Linux server. They can press Y and they can able to see the message when it is possible, whenever in a network. And mailx command generally, this is also mailx command also, which works in network only, which is used to send a mail to the specific user, right? What is the syntax? Mailx space mail id, enter subject and as well as the description and press Ctrl D. It will go to the this mail this message to the specific mail id whatever you have specified over there. And tr command and te command generally. Tr command, which is used to translate the command, which is nothing but replace old character with the new characters. Syntax, tr India. Let's we see. And te command generally, which is used to write the data on the Linux console and as well as write the data to the different files and as well as displays on the Linux console on the screen. Let's we see te command as well as tr command, and also sort command, which is used to sort the content in a ascending order based on the ASCII values. And we'll go to over there, see the practical. First we'll able to see that tr command, char space tr example. So I create some file. So tr example. See, wherever it matches old character, it is going to be replaced with the upper characters. I want to translate complete old to new character. See, so this is about the tr command. Te command generally, cat space tr example, which will display output on here, and as well as which is going to be writing to the different files. These two files I am creating now only. These files. How many files you want, you can create. Output it will display here, and as well as which is going to be displaying to the writing to these files. At the time of writing only, it is going to be creates. Cat space C. That is about the TE command. Cat space greater than n sort. I mean, right. Press Control D. Cat space n sort. Which you can able to get. Next, what I need to do? I need to be sort actually. Sort space -n file name. See, it is going to be sorts. So like this way, by default, which displays in ascending order. If you want, you can display in a reverse order also. So this is how you are going to use the sort command. Next, unique command generally, which is used to display the unique files or unique lines in the given file. Unique lines in the given file. Right. Unique command generally, which is used to display the unique lines in a given file, and it must be in a sorted order. Go to over there, cat greater than unique example, and I type some data, cat space unique example. So there are some duplicate values actually. Unique space file name, unique example. It will display only unique values. I want to display the duplicate values only. So I want to display the count of the duplicate values. So 2222. In this way, you can able to work with the unique command. And CMP command generally, which is used to compare the two files actually, it will display the first difference. CMP file 1 and file 2. Diff command generally, which is used to display the all differences between the two files after comparing. Diff space file 1 and file 2. WC command generally, which is used to count the lines and as well as the words, characters, and in the given line, in the given file. How many lines, how many characters, everything which are going to be displayed. WC space -L means lines, C for characters, W for words, and example file. See, one word, 4 characters, and one line, four characters, and 24 words. It will display like that. And so those are all completed the normal commands. Next, we are moving into the performance related commands. So W command generally, which is used to display about the users currently logged into the machine and what they are doing since from the last 15 minutes, and also it will display how long the server has going to be running. Then what is the load of the CPU? What is the load of what is the average load of CPU? Okay. So that is about the W. And uptime also, which displays the same thing only, but it does not display the more information like W. Uptime command also, which is used to display how long the Linux server is running and what they are doing, how many users are connected. The displays in a uptime also same only, but it will display the less information. Top command generally, which is used to display the top n process which are running in the Linux machine. So it is going to be sorts based on the CPU utilization. So we'll go to over there and see. First one, W command. So it will display. So which is running from this and this time, and 3 users are connected, and load average this is, and these many users are connected. And same level uptime, the load average ideal actually. The load average does not have. Uptime which will display like this one. It will give the same information, but it will give the less information about the users who are connected to the Linux system. And top command generally, which is used to display the top n processors which are running in the Linux system, and based on it has going to be sourced based on the CPU utilization. I mean, which server using the more CPU utilization, that is displayed on the top. And next like that. Make sure in real time CPU utilization should be less than 70%. Even it is considerable up to 80%. After 80%, we need to be see that one why it is going to be getting the high CPU utilization, and Once it is reached to the more than 80, we need to get the client approval and rebound that server. And else if it does not able to do that one, you will get the high CPU utilization issue that you can able to troubleshoot by using the top command. And free command generally, which is used to display free and as well as used and as well as a swap memory available in the system. By default, which displays in a kilobytes. If you want, you can display in a megabytes. LSOF generally it will display the all open files belongs to the all active process. And if you know the port number, we can able to get the process name. This is the syntax. And du command generally, which is used to estimate the file space usage, which means in a current directory, each file and directory how much space it has going to be occupies that it has going to be displayed. Df command generally, which is used to display the disk space usage. About the disk, it has going to be displays disk space usage. By default, it will display the kilobytes. And df space -t means it will display the type of the file system. Let's we'll see. Right, first one free command. So it will display in a kilobytes, on display in a MBs. In this way, it has going to be displaying. Then du command. See, it will display in a unreadable format. So H means it will display in a human readable formats. M means it will display in a MBs. Like that, you can able to come to know the file space uses. Df space -k disk fragment. Disk space uses it will display. By default, it will display in a MBs. If you want, you can kilobytes. If you want, you can display MBs. H means human readable format. Total size 46 GB, use 23 and 21 GB is available. Like that, it will display everything. Ds space -t means it will display the type of the file system. What kind of the file system? These are about those commands. And lsof command generally, which displays all the open files belonging to the all active process. And lsof -i port number. If you know the port number, how you can able to get the process name. This is the syntax. And vmstat command generally, which is used to report the information about the process, memory, and as well as paging and blocked IO traps and as well as the CPU activity. So vmstat space -a, which means it displays the complete information about the statistics and as well as the memory. If you want to display memory separate, which means -m -s means statistics separately, it is going to be displays. And vmstat space 26 means generally what will happen with the interval of 2 seconds gaps, it is going to be displaying the 6 times. And iostart command generally, which is used to monitoring the input and output devices which are going to be loading, right? Input output devising and as well as CPU activities, and as well as it is going to be displaying about the partitions and network file systems. iostat space 26 means in the interval of 2 seconds gap, it will display the 5 times. SAR command generally, which is used to collect, report, and saves the system information. And what are the nice commands was there, and how about the CPU utilization? What is the load on the CPU? Everything which displays by using the SAR command. We'll see all those commands. vmstat space -s. It will display only statistics. -m. It will display the only memory statistics. A means it will display the both, right? And what I'm doing here, 2,6. It will display the interval of 2 seconds gap. It will print 6 times and exit automatically. Press Ctrl C. Then after that, iostat. So 2,6. It will display the 6 times and automatically exits again. This is also. It will display average CPU usage and nice command and as well as idle time. So 90% which is idle only, and which exists automatically, right? So next, after completing the iostat command, we have the SAR command. SAR space 2 space 5. Host name it is going to be displaying, and nice. What are the, if you settle any nice commands, it will display, and steal time and as well as idle time, it is going to be displaying, and logouts. These are all about the performance monitoring commands. Next, we have the very important command called ulimit command. In each interview or in every interview, they will ask about the ulimit command. Ulimit command generally, it has providing the way to limit and control the usage of the system resources such as threads, files, and network connections on a per process and per user basis. And how you, what are the options you can able to see? Ulimit space hyphen a. It will display the all options, and these are the recommended settings you can able to do. Let's we'll able to see how you can able to tune that one. How you can able to set u limits. It will display the all options. So I want to change number of open files. These are all the options actually, which means n by default 1024. So u limit hyphen n, I'm changing it to the 4000. Like that, you can control the all these operating system resources by using the ulimit command. So this is about the ulimit command. Set is a editor like VI only without opening the file, and you can replace and as well as you can delete the file. Stream editor, which is used to search a file and it is going to be replace a file. So it is like VI editor only. And we may have the other command called cron tab, last command in the commands actually. Cron tab, which is used to schedule the jobs, those jobs which are going to be executed automatically. It executes the given jobs repeatedly in a server account, right? Otherwise, it is going to be used to schedule the jobs automatically, which is going to be executes whenever it is going to be, reach that time. Automate the scripts and otherwise, schedule the jobs at particular time. So syntax should be like this. First star minutes 0 to 59. Second star which indicates hour 0 to 23. Third star which indicates month 1 to 31. Fourth star, day of month, that is month 1 to 12, and day of the week 0 to 6. 6 is Sunday. After that you have to give a command to execute that one. Let's we see how you can able to take the backup in a specific time actually. See here we have 30 means minutes, 8 means 8:30, 10 means 10th month, 10th day, and 6 means 6th month, and star means every day of the week we will able to take the backup 8:30. So I'm just copying this command. I'm just showing example like this. So what are the options here we have with that cron tab actually? Cron tab space hyphen L means it will display the all cron jobs. Cron tab space hyphen R means it will remove the existing cron jobs. To create or to edit the existing cron job, cron tab space hyphen E. Just go to over there, cron tab space hyphen E. It will display the does not have the any cron tab hyphen L. There is no cron tabs. So hyphen E. So I'm just I press escape, save and exit. Now you can able to see it will display the one cron jobs. How many cron jobs did you configure? Every cron job it is going to be displaying here. Whenever you'll get the time, automatically which creates the backup. So that is about the cron jobs. So once we'll complete that one, so which we have completely Linux commands. So we are moving into the shell script. Understood, right? All the commands. Hello. Right. So we are moving into that other one called shell script. So what is a shell? Hello. Hello. Huh. This is a small only. I will take only 10 minutes. Mm. So what is a shell scripting actually? Before we are moving into that, what is a shell and why we are using the shell scripting actually? Shell is nothing but it is a command line interpreter. It is used to take the commands from the user and executes them, right? Shell is the interpreter between the user and as well as the kernel. What is a kernel? Kernel is the interpreter between the shell and as well as the hardware devices. So what are the shells which are going to be supported by the Linux? Let's we see that example, how we can able to know. ch space hyphen L. So all these shells, type of the shells which are going to be supported by the Linux operating system. What is the default shell? Echo. See this, that is what default shell. bin/bash. So interview question, what are the shells which are supported by the Linux shell scripting? These are, and what is the default shell? Bin bash. And so what is a shell program generally? Shell program, without shell program, what we are doing actually, we are doing one command after another command. So in shell program, nothing but what we will able to do, the series of commands, instead of specifying one job at a time, we are giving all the commands to the shell to do as a list, a program. So right, that carries out the entire procedure. Such kind of programs we can call it as shell programs or shell scripts. When to use the shell script actually? to customize your work environment, which means whenever you want to customize your work environment and to automate your daily tasks and automating the repetitive tasks and executing the important system procedures and as well as performing the some same operations on many files. These are the some reasons to use the shell scripts. What is a shell variable generally? A variable is nothing but data name which is used to store a value, or this value can be changed at the runtime or during the execution of the program. See, echo means just like printf, it is used to print whatever you are typing in that, right? Welcome. It will display as it is. What I'm doing, I'm just defining n equal to 100 and echo $n. It will display. So that is about the shell variable. And there are two types of variables here. We have system defined variables and user defined variables. System defined variables, which is defined by the automatically Unix or Linux server or Linux operating system, and user defined variables means which is defined by the user. These are all the system defined variables, and these are all the keywords actually. Echo is a command which is used to displays the message on the screen, and it is used to display the value stored in the shell variable. Read command, which is used to read the you know variable name at runtime. So whatever you have stored in the variable, that value it is going to be reads at the runtime. And these are all the programs actually to write the shell program. Why we need to write the shell program? To automate the tasks, which means why you are typing every day. So all those commands you can type into the shell script, and you can reuse a number of times, prepare once and reuse a number of times. So because they'll ask some shell script exposing also, here we have like 30 to 40 programs. You can practice all the programs. I will tell you one program as a example how you can able to prepare the shell script, then how you can able to execute it. So let us take some example called whether the given number is even or odd, that we'll able to see, right? Copy this one, and what is the procedure we'll able to see here to prepare the shell script actually. Step 1, va space you know sample script dot sh shell, and press I, just like veditor only, veditor a veditor only, but we are preparing the shell script here dot sh, and type all the commands like this, then press escape and save and exit. And third step, give the permissions. Script.sh and execute. Like following way, dot slash, now you are getting the single dot. Now you understand, you ask about the single dot slash script.sh. This is one method, otherwise sh space script.sh. In these two way you can able to execute. Let's see the practical. Go to here, so va space sample script.sh and press I, type it. Echo means just like printf. Enter a number, read n means runtime whatever you are entering, it is going to be takes by the reads those value. If the given value divided by 2 and equal to 0 means it is a even number, else it is a odd number. Save and exit. By default does not have the executable script. Dot slash sample script.sh. It will tell permissions denied. Chmod 755 sample script.sh dot slash sample script.sh. See, I'm just entering 3. Is an odd number. You just enter that one, you'll be able to get it. Clear, right? Hello? Yes, in this way you can write, you can use, there are some programs actually here which I send all the material to you. So each loop one program was there. How you can able to relate it to our WebLogic actually. See if the given server is running or not. By using this you can able to write, right? If server name equal to that one, running, else it is not running. Like that you can relate to our WebLogic server. So you can practice all the programs every day, one program. It may have like that around 30 to 30, 35 programs. Every day one program you can practice like this. So we will able to keep knowledge on shell scripting in your resume, because some interviews they will ask, can you have the knowledge on the shell script? At least you have the knowledge to edit. Already shell scripts was available in the environment. You need to be open and edit it, those scripts. For that reason I'm giving this knowledge to you people, right? So this completely completes about the Linux part. You have to be practice all those things. Tomorrow we don't have any class. We can practice completely. Okay. So day after tomorrow we'll able to start the WebLogic server administration. Okay. We can practice tomorrow completely. Clear, right? Right. So after some time I will forward these two videos, last class and this class, today's class video. Okay. Recording. Right. We'll meet on next day, right? In the sense on Friday. Otherwise we'll continue tomorrow. Friday, right? Saturday, Sunday also we'll able to take extra time, because I also have the, every Saturday, Sunday I may have the all days, but for you, you have, right? This